G'day, it's Phil here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $1 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $1 collection book here, the new Royal Australian Mint collection book, already partly filled with the commemorative coins so far. On the front page we've got from the standard design in 1986 through to 2001. On the second page we've got from 2002 to 2011, and on the third page the 2014 Centenary of ANZAC representation, all the way up to the Centenary of Qantas, which should be 2020. We're missing those last 5 coins. The 50th anniversary of decimal currency, the AUNS Dollar Discovery Series, and the Centenary of Qantas. And we've got a couple of low minted coins down here. Well, donation dollars not low minted, but it's a nice coin. And we've got my Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2 book, which we're only missing 1 coin on, the T for Tim Tam. Been looking for that for a while. And the Great Aussie 3 Coin Hunt is Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3. We've only got 4 in the book, and that's only been out for a month or two. So still trying to find those. Hopefully some of those will turn up today. So we'll pull in and we'll have a look at the coins in the rolls. We will see the standard type is the Mob of Ruse. Lost my train of thought there for a second, sorry. The Mob of Ruse is a standard type, and we're going through all of those at the end. But mainly we're going to go through looking at the reverses, looking for the commemorative coins. Our first one is the 100 Years of ANZAC, The Spirit Lives. The 2014 coin is the most highly minted of those, and the rest of the series from 2015, 16, 17, 18 are much lower minted, and they're more desirable. And here we have a 2008 Centenary of Scouting. And as we go through the Mob of Ruse at the end, I'll be looking for coins that come from years where there was no $1 issued for circulation, which was 1987, 89, 1990, 91, 2007 and 2012. And here we have a donation dollar. It's from 2020. I keep that out. That's going to go into the charity pot, although I might look at that because there's not very much paint taken off that one, and I might swap that out for one that I have. But definitely the extra donation dollars I have go back to charity through charity boxes and so forth. Here we have a 2010 Centenary of Girl Guiding to go with our Centenary of Scouting, and another one next up, and another one next up, and that's a really good nick coin as well. I might see if that one can get replaced if I need to, but it's I might even go into my wider collection. There's another Scouting. This is a real Baden-Powell roll here. So we have another one. Goodness, that's a lot of Scouts. And the last couple, there we have the 2003 Centenary of Women's Suffrage and the 1997 Sir Charles Kingsford-Smith. That finishes us up for the first roll. And so what will happen is, as I get through this second roll, we will speed things up a little bit. After the roll, what I'll do is I will call out the individual. Oh, there we go. There's 2 good coins. One is A for a Kubra, which is a hat, and the 2021 Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2, and the other one was a Centenary of Federation, and I'll check that, even though it's got a massive scratch down the front of it. I'll check that for a rotation error. I'm glad that hasn't got a rotation error, actually, because that would be such a shame. But yes, when I see a coin that we haven't seen for the first time or at all today, I'll call it out, like this one. So Sir Henry Parkes, the father of Federation, from 1996, and we'll lay that down. If we've seen the coin before, I won't mention it. And here is a 2005 peace coin, the Dancing Man, from the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. And another Centenary of Women's Suffrage. There's a couple of really nice 1984s in this roll already. And here we have, the first time today, a 1999 International Year of Older Persons. And that'll cap off the top row of common commemoratives. And then as we come along, we have a 2002 Year of the Outback. And as we finish up this roll, hopefully in a few coins, we'll start to speed things up. Another 2014 ANZAC. Alright, let's speed things up from now. Well, that wasn't very far. We have a 2007 APEC Australia. And there, for the first time today, we have the Centenary of Commonwealth Age Pension from 2009. And for the first time today, we have the 1993 Landcare Australia coin. And for the first time today, we have a coin from 2011, the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, the CHOGM coin. The Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting was held in Perth, Australia, in that year. And for the first time today, we have the coin from 1988, Australia's Bicentennial, the celebration of Bicentennial. There we have Vegemite, the V for the Great Australian Coin Hunt #1, and I'm pretty sure that is the very last coin that I need for the Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1 book in the very first, my very first Great Aussie Coin Hunt album. So this will make the complete set of Great Aussie Coin Hunt #1 out of circulation. That's fantastic. And there we have a 2016, 100 Years of ANZAC. So that'll go down the bottom with the keepers. That's definitely a low minted keeper that will go into my collection. And there, for the first time today, we have the very first commemorative in the $1 coin decimal series, the 1986 International Year of Peace, followed by another one. And we finally get a preview marked dollar discovery coin. So we have the U coin for the dollar discovery from 2019. I haven't seen one of these for quite some time, and we've put a number of coins into the books without seeing one of these. It does represent a low minted coin, and it's also a coin with a preview mark on it, which is unusual in itself for circulation. Oh my goodness, 2 Vegemites, 2 Vs. Unbelievable. I haven't seen any for 3 years, and now I get 2 Vs in one sitting. That's crazy. And there we have a Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2, J for the Jolly Swagman in 2021. So 2 of those now. Be nice if we can crack a couple for the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3. There for the first time today, we have a 2001 International Year of Volunteers. Oh, well, that makes up for a couple of years' worth anyway. 3V for Vegemites. You wouldn't read about it. You would not read about it. And just like that, we're on the last roll. I crack out another 2019 on the top there, and we have a Y for Yowie, the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1. Another for the keeper row. So a very useful hunt today. And here we have another coin that we haven't found today, the 2003 Making a Difference, Australia's Volunteers. That's not in bad nick, actually, apart from that little guff on there. That's not in bad nick at all. Definitely be pulling that out, I think, and putting it into my collection. We have another Scouts, just to round off the pile of Scouts that we have. An Outback coin. And what can we crack it for the rest of the roll? A Rogue Dancing Man and 100 Years of ANZAC from 2014. So, common commemorative there. Finish that off. Well, what a hunt. What an absolute doozy of a hunt. While I'm still stunned, let me quickly go through the mob of roos, and I'll be back to tell you if there's anything else of any note. Well, unfortunately, nothing of any note amongst the other mob of roos. I would have liked to get a changeover. That would be nice, but can't complain. Look at the row at the bottom here. So we have a donation dollar. I've already swapped the donation dollar that I found out with the one in the book, the Royal Australian Mint book. So that's going to go to charity. We have an A for a Kubra from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2 from 2021. That'll go into my wider collection of low minted coins. I'll skip the next one. We have 100 Years of ANZAC from 2016, a low minted coin. That'll go into my collection. We have a U from the AUNS Dollar Discovery Series from 2019, and that's going to go into the book. So I'll put that aside for the moment. We have a J for Jolly Swagman in the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2 from 2021. And that'll go into the wider collection. We have a Y for Yowie, which is like a Yowie's like a Bigfoot, like an Aboriginal Indigenous sort of monster that lives in the forests, a Yowie. And we also use the term Yowie when we talk about a Yowie suit, which is a military style camouflage suit. And so that is going into the wider collection. But we have 3 Vs for Vegemite, which is more Vs than I've found in the 4 years since it's been out, and it's my very first one. So it'll allow me probably to finish off a couple of sets, because one of these is going into the book, and the other is going into the wider collection, and I might be able to then fill up some others. So let's do the $1 collection book first. So we'll get the $1 collection book out, pull out slightly. We'll go to the end of the book where we find that we need the AUNS Dollar Discovery Series. We'll pull out the U and we will slot it in there with a satisfying click, knocking over piles at the back. But we have another coin for the book, the U, so it leaves us with 4 to get in the new $1 series. But what I'm more excited about is to grab out the second $1 collection book that I did on the internet with all of the coins that completed the set the first time up until the donation dollar, because the first video series that I did didn't have that far. And we go to the Great Aussie Coin Hunt section, and we see that I don't have the preview marked Australia Post one, which is selling for somewhere around the $200 mark, and I'm not going to be finding that in circulation. But we have A all the way through to V for Vegemite, and we'll grab my Vegemite coin, and we'll slot that little sucker in there. And that completes the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1 series from circulation for the first time, and probably the last. We'll see how that goes. But that book's now going to go away. It's done, completed, fully. And so I'm happy about that. Now, if you like what I do, please think about subscribing. Give me the thumbs up. Leave a comment. What's a coin, a bogey coin that you've been waiting for 3 years to find and haven't yet found? I'd love to hear about that, and also what coins you're finding in your area. But I'll be back for more noodling in a couple of days with $2 coins, so I will see you then. Bye.